Right, this is on Facebook, so this is on the internet, but it's just a flyer that I wanted to share with you guys for Friday. Hold on real quick. Let me stop share real quick. All right. One moment. All right. There we go. Now I'll go back to share screen. Oh, there it is. So this coming Friday at 7 p.m. through Zivo, you can go to their Facebook Live event. They're actually having Isaac Murdoch come in, and he's a author and also a storyteller, and he'll be zooming and he'll be doing storytelling. So yesterday they were giving out popcorns and books and stuff, and we're going to talk about that. But Isaac Murdoch, he's a First Nation Anishinaabe Ojibwe from the Serpent River Nation of the, and he's a Fish Clan. But I thought this would be a good event for you guys to check out if you would like to with your family. Again, it's at 7 p.m. and it's a Facebook Live event. You watch for updates on the Zebooings Facebook page. So where I went to find this on Facebook, they do have the Saginaw Chippewa Indian Tribe official page, and I went there and they have postings of what's happening in the community, and this is one of those events, and it's co-sponsored by the Anishinaabe Language Revitalization Department, which is known as ARD, and seventh gen generation, just tongue tied today. But no, I wanted to let you guys know about this flyer. Also, yesterday I picked up his book. It's called The Tale of Nanabuju and Other Creation Stories. So, this was, throughout the pandemic and stuff, there's been a lot of, just a lot of fun family activities, and this was one of those things that came out. So, yesterday they had a book giveaway. So I picked up a copy of the book. So we'll be reading some stories out of here. But he wrote this book. I think it came out in 2019. I was reading when I was reading his bio. Yep, he published it in December of 2019. And the unique thing about that is it's art that it's Tales of the Anishinaabe. And remember when I talked about Wanabuju, I always refer to him as Wanabuju. Some people call him Nanabuju, Wanabuju, they'll use them interchangeably. Some will say Nanabuju is more of the trickster of Wanabuju and that they're related, but yet they're two different people. They're kind of just those half man, half spirit, and one's had the task of being the trickster and the other is opposite. The other one had the task of doing the creator's work, and they're both in a sense the same but still from the creator, but then other people have them as different ones because of Wanabuju and Nanabuju. But the unique thing about this though is this man from Canada, he's an Anishinaabe, and he took those traditional stories, and he wrote them down in a book, and that was published. So that was very.
Bye.
Annie, how are you? Miigwech for saying hi. Miigwech, Jasmine. So I think that's really awesome. So it's kind of reventing things as well because I was reading this, and the more I read about it, just from skimming through it, he has a lot of the stories in here, but he also has his interpretation. So if that's something that you guys are ever into and you want to retell something, that's a potential. That's a potential thing that's there. You can take that and redo that. So go back to my shared screen and go back to my PowerPoint. Oh, I keep moving our little pictures around so I can't get to it. All right. Getting back to that. Oops, wrong one. So, Gitchi, Gawabagun, that Big Dipper. This YouTube link right here, I told you there's a fisher in our story. Now, it's not a fisherman or like a fish or anything like that. It's actually an animal. So I'm going to have a little clip of how we say the word fisher. Now, I'm going to hit it, but I don't know if it will show it or if I have to have that as shared screen as well. So if you don't see anything or don't hear any sound or it's black, just stop me and then I'll fix that, okay? All right. Mhm. Slow morning.
Ojig.
Okay. Can everyone see that okay?
Ojig.
I'm going to pause it real quick. Everyone see that okay? I will take silence as a yes. All right, so this is the fisher. It is called ojig. Almost kind of like a nijik or nigig, but it's ojig. And we're just going to be hearing the word of the animal.
Ojig. Ojig.
Mrs. Stevens, is that a double I jig, or is it a short, just a single
It is
I?
a short, it's a double I, but it's a double I, but he's making that short I sound.
Okay.
Ojig. Well, when you hear him say it, because it's ojig, like he
Yeah.
has that, it's different because it's not like e, but it's not
Right.
actually eh. It's
Right.
almost like he combined it in ojig. And I wonder if it's because with the J in it, where it wouldn't be the G sound,
Yeah.
it'd be the ig. So that is because I noticed that too. We'll listen to that again. Let's see if we can. Oh, we'll pause
My
this one.
nephew's best friend is named Fisher. I think it's cool.
That is all right. So that right there, he does on Facebook. He's also a motivational speaker and also speaks about the language as well and stuff and does a lot of story. With that, every Thursday he does Ojibwe word of the week. And one of the weeks was Ojig, and I was like, oh, okay. That I was like, I'm gonna share that with you guys. So tomorrow, because it is 9 o'clock and I was 10 minutes late, are going to get into the Fisher story of the Big Dipper. I know I keep making this suspenseful. It's not as great as Quill Work Girl and Her Seven Brothers because it's not an animation. It's not a movie. It'll be me telling the story. However, we will be getting that into that tomorrow. But I wanted you guys to give you a background reference of what that animal was, and that's that ojig, that fisher. And also, we're going to be comparing those two stories a little bit and also tell you about that event that's going on. So I'll have that flyer in my PowerPoint tomorrow. And then if you guys want to as well, you can look up Isaac Murdoch. He's the author of the book of the Tales of Nanabuju. And I think that's really neat that he can take something that's really traditional and make it contemporary. Like this was published in 2019. So, um, think about, oh gosh, you guys are in fifth grade right now. So in 7 years from now, or even, um, we could say 10 to 15 years from now, if any of you guys are inspiring authors or anything like that, that's something that you guys could recreate too and have your own spin on it from your view when you guys are young adults. But just putting that out there. But with that, it is 9:01, so I'm going to have you guys go on break. Mr. I, how long do they have for break? 5 minutes. So it is 9:01, so he'll